From our perspective, there is a lot of supply. But depending on who you ask, they will tell you that supply is very low. Well, we're just going to pull up one statistic to illustrate how supply is actually in abundance here in Portugal. So, for example, one of the studies that we came across showed that only 48% of the properties that entered into the market in 2022 have already sold. So let's focus on this stat for a moment. Now, there are many other stats that back up this particular stat, but this stat shows that only 48% of the homes that entered the market in 2022 have sold. To me, that means that there is still a lot of supply available on the market because only 48% of the homes have sold. Now, if you've ever invested in a hot market like we have, investing in the San Francisco Bay Area, you did not only sell 48% of your homes in 6 months. In fact, you probably sold 100% of your homes within that 6-month period. So when people talk about low supply here in Portugal, from our perspective, there's actually a lot of homes available.
So right now, what we're seeing is a large supply of housing available in Portugal. But at the same time, we're now witnessing an increase in demand. And we think that that increase in demand can start to chip away or eat away at that amount of housing that is available. So for example, Century 21 just reported that they had 40% more sales between January and June of this year compared to last year. Now, of course, the pandemic is probably a role in terms of that increased number of sales. But as we noted earlier, we're also seeing Portugal becoming more and more popular. So that is supply and demand, but we also, of course, have to talk about this trend in terms of pricing in real estate here. We have seen pricing increase year over year here in Portugal. So in 2021, prices in Portugal rose 13.8% for real estate. In the first 3 months of 2022, the price of housing rose 17.2% compared to that same period last year. And data now shows that Lisbon is the 7th city in the world where residential property prices rose the most in the first half of 2022. So that is supply, demand, and price here in Portugal. But there are also some interesting trends related to housing here in Portugal.